cut our own wrestling style promo. Do it.
Monday nights at 10 p.m. Hashtag WrestlePals take the airwaves. And they're going to talk wrestling with you. If you want to call in, you can call 757-848-5920. Can you feel that? Feel the WrestlePals power coursing through your veins! Ah!
I think you just had an aneurysm. That's hashtag WrestlePals every Monday, 10 p.m. Radio Free Radio, RadioFradio.com.
Hey, y'all, this is Ron Dale Martin Jr., and I gotta tell you, man, this Radio Free Radio thing is quite awesome. And since I spent all my money on steering wheel covers and Marlboros, I need you guys to donate $1 over at Patreon. That site is patreon.com/Radio Free Radio. If you ain't heard about it, you need to get on over there and give your $1. On RadioFradio.com.
Won't you come and play? Hey, you found a happy place. It's a game show. That's right, a radio game show where we can have a few laughs as the contestants battle for the big or not so big prize. It's an adult show, guys. Our first episode is Wednesday night at 7 p.m. on RadioFradio.com.
It's Deprogrammed. Hello, my name is Justin Wilson, and I am the host, dude? Sure. I didn't even put myself on camera. I'll have to fix that in a minute. This is Deprogrammed. We're going to be talking about Primus today. Pretty psyched about that. I've actually been dying to talk about Primus. I haven't thought about Primus a lot in the last couple years, so looking forward to this conversation. In the meantime, I do have to get the lame stuff out of the way. Patreon.com/Radio Free Radio. $1 a month gets you everything on the platform. That might be enough for you. You know, listen to a show a day, listen to 4 shows a day, you know, whatever it is, whatever floats your boat, Jack. But the reality is you're helping a local business, you're helping a small independent business, and you're helping an independent radio station stay afloat. And we appreciate every dollar that we get, and we'd like to have you part of it. So, lots of new perks coming soon too. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and introduce our panel today. We have joining us again. It's been a couple weeks. REM, is that the last one?
Yeah. REM.
James Duvall joining us to talk Primus today. How you doing, James?
Doing all right.
And now I'm gonna dial up Alfredo here on the Skype machine.
Do we have to?
This will be interesting because you and Fredo on music. It could be anything. Where is he?
It's probably going to be a bloodbath.
Maybe.
Dude, I honestly think this is going to be as tough as Beck.
You think?
I think.
Huh.
I mean, the way that conversation went down on Facebook.
Yeah.
Dudes. I don't like this conversation. You're influencing the list. No, we can't be doing this. I'm leaving this conversation, dudes.
Oh yeah. Let's see if we got him.
Dudes!
Fredo.
What's up?
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. James?
Yes,
Let's
Fredo.
turn him towards you.
Oh fuck!
He
He's
can see
staring
you.
right at me.
Yeah, it's insane.
James? I like the way you have me on Skype. Like you're scared to have James and I in the same room because it'll be a bloodbath.
Oh,
we just said that.
Yeah, I was dying to have you here, though. I wanted you here just to see what would happen.
Oh, what would happen? It would be
a conversation.
Well, I would beat him.
Oh. Hey, Fredo, are you looking at the YouTube?
Yeah.
You can't see me, right?
No, I can't see you at all.
Okay, I gotta
Wait.
vamp.
I thought Fredo would be watching the Trump apocalypse.
See, we're gonna stay away from politics, and let's talk Primus because I knew that's what's gonna turn with you. I mean, it was bad enough that you assassinated my attempt at a conservative talk show back at ODU. So
That was not my fault.
Hey, I was there for the entire semester. I didn't get access until like the last month.
Man, I'm telling you, the same people that ran that started healthcare.gov. Not my fault.
Yeah, I didn't see you fighting for me either, Mr. Program Director.
Music director. My boss was the program director. And he was the one sweating every time you came in. Dudes, I can't get into the studio.
So we're here. We're convening to talk about Primus, and Primus with me. It started with Pork Soda, of course, because most people do. I didn't buy an album until the Brown album, but when I bought Brown album, I went ahead and went back, and I at the same time I bought Pork Soda, Punch Bowl, and Brown album, all in one fell swoop.
Jeez.
Yeah, and I just really kind of delved in, and they meant a lot. Like my friend Talbert was a huge Primus fan. Like he turned me on to them like hardcore, and it was just a nice bonding thing between the two of us. You know, we both really enjoyed Pork Soda. Both really enjoyed Brown album, which was an interesting point to that conversation that we had that Fredo was so against. Is we were talking about Brown album specifically because you were worried about post Punch Bowl.
Yeah, post Punch Bowl. Like, I don't own Punch Bowl, and I was listening to it a couple days ago and going, wow, this is really, like, good after Pork Soda. It was just, like, Pork Soda was such a bummer, and they knew it was a bummer. So after that, they were just Go ahead, Fredo, interrupt.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I just, let me let you finish.
No, I mean, if you read the interviews that Les was doing around the time, he's just like, no. He's like, that album was just, we'd been touring our asses off. You know, we were basically tired, just done. And that album reflects us being done. And then Punch Bowl comes out, and like the first song, which may come up later, is just nuts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, but I agree with Punch Bowl. However, as I did my list and I took a look, I was surprised I only had one song from Pork Soda. So I had to go back and take a look because I went, nah, there's no way. And you know what? That album, I think, is better than people will give it credit for.
No, it's got some good songs.
I really do.
It really does.
Yeah, but it's a very spotty record. I feel like it's not strong the whole way through. It's maybe 50-50. I may be being a little too harsh on it, but in the comparison, when you compare it to earlier Primus, you compare it to Punch Bowl, and I mean, in my humble and personal opinion, I don't think anybody else on the panel that agrees. Even Brown album, I think is a separate case because Brown album, when you listen to it, doesn't necessarily sound like a Primus album.
No,
sort
not
of.
so much.
You know what I mean? Like it's like they decided to take a different direction for one album, and then they come back on Antipop. But I don't know. I enjoyed Pork Soda just fine, but again, I had like I don't know. It's the better songs stick out better, and I had the same problem with Punch Bowl. Like I was listening to Punch Bowl, I had a whole lot. And then I ended up cutting a whole lot, and I ended up with just one Punch Bowl song. And I'm like, well, that can't be right. I need to go back and listen. And I ended up with a couple more. But I don't know. Like I felt like Punch Bowl played better as a record.
All right.
That's the problem I had with Punch Bowl. So James thinks we're looking at a Beck situation here.
Yeah.
I think so, only because like even during this entire conversation, the one album that didn't get mentioned, which was the one album that got me into Primus before I even knew it was Primus, Fizzle Fry.
All right. Yeah.
I went nuts on some Fizzle Fry.
Yeah.
My first deployment that I was out, a friend of mine had given me 2 Primus CDs. This is in '92. That's how long ago. I'm sorry, not '92. This would be '95. and Frizzle Fry, and I can't remember what the other one was because I never played the other one because I played the crap out of Frizzle Fry.
Right.
And I did, and at that point, I didn't even know who Primus was. I just remembered the album cover. I didn't even remember the band.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I had the problem with Frizzle Fry. Like, I had a really hard time cutting songs from Frizzle Fry. I had more than half the record at least at one point on, and then I'm like, okay, that's too much.
Yeah.
That's too much Frizzle Fry. Let's pull some back. This was an interesting 20 to come up with because even now I'm not exactly happy with my 20.
Yeah, I think I have 25.
I tried. I cut it down to 20 initially, and then I'm like, nah, man, this ain't right. I added a couple more back in, and then like I listened again, and I'm like, I'm still not content with the 20 I got. I feel like I tried my best to really reflect what Primus is, and I think that's why Frizzle Fry was so hard. Because you listen to Frizzle Fry, that's Primus. That's a Primus record.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That is the sound you want to parlay to people. But they also, there's plenty of stuff on other records that should be included in the conversation.
I agree, and the fact that we left out Green Naugahyde, which I could have pulled 2 or 3 off of that one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't like it at first listen, and I knew that I wasn't going to have time to give it an appropriate listen this time around. So it's like I don't want to do it. I mean, if you have Naugahyde, go ahead and toss them out. But I'm telling you right now, I have nothing from that album.
No, I didn't include them.
Okay.
But like Lee Van Cleef would have made it for sure.
I guess maybe I should go back and listen to it now that it's happening and I don't need it as part of a conversation. I can listen to it again.
Right.
On a side note, have either of you listened to the Chocolate Factory record?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm split on it.
I'm. Go ahead, James.
I love the idea.
I got it.
Right.
I don't remember where I got it, but I listened to it and just kind of went, well, this is kind of a fans only thing. I'm gonna burn this, and maybe I'll come back to it in a few years. But yeah, that was they did the tour and they just kind of were like, all right, well, let's put it out on a record, or maybe it was the record first and then the tour. I don't remember, but I'm a little bummed I didn't see that show. But I've seen him like 4 or 5 other times with his other projects.
Yeah, me too.
So I think I'm
so
good.
have I. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you do the Norva shows, Fredo? Is that where it was?
I did a what was it, the Frog?
The Frog Brigade. Yeah, that was
Colonel
the
Brigade. I've seen him with that. I've seen him with Oysterhead. I've seen him solo. I've seen him with Primus. I saw him do a super jam at Bonnaroo with Borgo
Gogo Bordello.
Gogo Bordello and
Yeah.
Kurt Hammond,
That's a tough one.
which was
Yeah.
incredible.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
The first Frog Brigade show I saw, he did Thela Hunginjit by. It was 17 minutes long.
Yeah.
I was just like, if this is how he's starting the show out, I'm fucked.
I saw the Frog Brigade at the Boathouse the first time they played the Icicle Ball.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and then the other 2 were at the Norva.
I honestly thought that the Boathouse shut down after they did the Anti-Pop tour, but maybe I'm wrong.
It's done in like 205, 204.
Yeah. I went to the Icicle Bowl. I can't remember which year that was, but I know for a fact it was there.
Yeah, I just remember driving through the wreckage of the Boathouse after it had closed down and seeing the Anti-Pop's poster on one of the parking booths and just thinking, oh yeah,
Why did
they
you
were here.
steal it?
Yeah, man.
Why didn't I?
I
Well,
would have. Yoink.
I think because it was locked from the
Oh.
inside.
I would have broke in.
I
I'm Puerto Rican, so I can't help that.
I have seen Primus the one time. I saw them. Was it last year? They were at the at the Pavilion in Portsmouth.
2 years ago, because I was still living down there.
Yeah.
And I mean that was a good show. That's
Loved it.
finally a bucket list for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
My bucket list is so low now. I think all I have left is really Radiohead. I haven't seen Radiohead
I seen them.
and the Frogs, but that won't happen now because one of them is dead.
And no one's ever going to do a frog show.
It's true. I'm
No.
never going to get to do a frog because I refuse to do it as
Discovery.
because I refuse to sit through people hating on the frogs. It has to be. I have to be here with at least one other person who loves the frogs like I do and appreciates them. All right, so we're here to play a game, folks. We're here for some Deprogrammed. We're trying to put together a top 10 list of Primus songs. The rules are there really are no rules. As we said earlier, the members of the panel can get together and decide, hey, man, this is too massive. We should have done it with REM, James.
Yeah.
We should have done this with REM.
You guys should have.
But, to compact what we're listening to in a week a little bit, we not really from Primus, we just knocked off Suck on This and Noghide.
And
Right.
Rhinoplasty.
Right,
and
Rhinoplasty, like
miscellaneous
a couple,
dirt
yeah.
debris, but those were cover albums.
Cover albums, live stuff. We excluded all that. We went strictly studio here. The way the game plays is each of us will put out a song. We'll pick a song from our list of 20, and if it's on 2 of our list, it's in the conversation. If it's on all 3 of ours, then it is in the top 10 Primus songs. I haven't had a point where we've had more than 10 yet. So I don't think it's going to happen today, just judging by the conversations we've had. But it will be interesting.
Well, I'm going to go right off the record and say that anything that James says, I'm automatically not going to have on my list.
Oh, great.
Whether I have it or not.
I sat down and put my list together, and then I looked at these they can't all be zingers.
Right.
I was like, oh
Yeah.
fuck! I basically just repeated that album.
I did the same thing.
Oh, man.
So let's just throw that up and go home.
All right. All right. So I will start it off here. I'm going to start radio. I actually do have quite a few radio songs here, but this is one I feel like it goes to the wayside. Nobody really thinks about it. I got Tommy the Cat.
That was on
Yep.
there. Yeah, Tommy the Cat.
Yeah.
Tommy
Absolutely.
the Cat.
Yeah, that's. I think that's all 3, isn't it?
Yeah, that's all 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, of the radio songs, that's like
Say,
probably
baby,
one of the
like
best.
Yeah.
Just the
Yeah.
Say baby. Say baby.
even the bass on that is
Yeah.
just crazy.
Well, let's make a point right now to not talk about the bass because the bass is every damn song.
That's
It's fucking
The bass,
nuts.
I mean, yeah, the bass is amazing on it, but did that make anybody's personal top 10?
Yeah, that's my top 10.
Yeah, that's top 10 too.
Yeah, that was number 9 for me.
Nice. All right. I was worried about that one because I was going radio right off the top. All right. We'll stay in studio. James, you're up.
All right. I'll go with an honorable just to probably get it out of the way. Fish On.
Oh, I got it.
Fish on?
Fish On.
Nope.
Yeah. Dude, the Fisherman Chronicles were tough. I listened to all 4 of them. Were just like, oh, these might all, except for the one on Green Dog Hide, might end up on the list.
You don't have
Yeah.
Fish On?
No, huh?
You don't have Fish On? Caesar
No,
cheese?
no. I had all of the Fish Chronicles on my top 20. I mean, on my overall list, and all of them got cut,
Oh.
except for this one.
All right.
See if you guys got it. I'm gonna go with John the Fisherman.
Let's see. Let's see if it's. I can't remember if I cut it or not. I did cut it. I ended up.
And that
cutting
one's
it.
on my list because it's
Okay.
just so fucking fun.
And it is, man. I mean, and again, it's off Fizzle Fry, and that was one of the songs that I honestly completely forgot about until what was the not Guitar Hero, the other one,
Rock Band.
Rock Band.
the Rock Band came out, and you could get that, and then all of a sudden the flood of that bass line, dun dun dun.
Hey,
dun,
we're not
dun,
talking
dun,
about the bass.
Yeah.
But no, that song is just even like the little sing along section at the end there.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So, I know this one's not going to be on, so I'm going to go ahead and toss it out here. But I tried so many times to cut it because I knew for a fact that it's not going to be on either of your lists. But I love this song, and Renegade, come here, boy. The Chastising a Renegade off of Brown album. I know
No.
you guys don't have it,
No.
Nope.
but it needs to be in this
No.
conversation because I love it.
I thought you were going somewhere else, but no Renegade.
So yes, no, not for me either.
Renegade, come here, boy. I love that. All right, James.
All right. Let's go with Fisticuffs. I really love that one.
God, that's
Yeah,
good.
it's on mine.
That one was the Frog Brigade show. And I was just like, wow, what the hell is this song? And then, picked up the Brown album. I was like, it's right there.
Yep. So I'll tell you what. So far, we've hit my top 10.
Oh,
I mean, Fisticuffs was number 8, John the Fisherman number 3, and Tommy the Cat number 9.
That's
Nice.
actually an honorable for me. I was just kind of like, yeah, Fisticuffs.
that's a good
Yeah,
one.
no, yeah, that's a good one.
That's a real good one. Fredo.
Let's see. Let me go with one of my honorable mentions, and you talked about it at the beginning of the show, the first cut off Tales of the Funch Bowl, Professor Nut Butter. Come on,
Yeah.
Professor Nut Butter's House of Treats.
Yeah, I mean, I threw that one on my honorables, and it almost got cut, but it didn't.
It did
So
not make my list.
I wanted to say it was. I've got another one planned for this, but I wanted to say it was like one of those side one, track one songs where,
Yeah.
where you're listening to it, but I threw that on something else. So Professor Nut Butters was real close, but like I said, I think I got 25, so this was like number 24.
Nice.
Oh, what about you, Jason?
Jason.
Jason.
I've known you for a decade. That's the first time
And
you've
then
ever
some.
called me other than Justin.
I know.
Unbelievable.
I'm sorry. I apologize, Hulkster.
Oh boy, I do not have Professor Nutbutters, but
Oh.
it's in the conversation, so I don't have a problem with it. Like I said, I had a problem with the Punch Bowl, so I ended up not with much. And I guess speaking of Punch Bowl, we should probably get the elephant in the room out of the way.
Is that giving it away?
Yeah, Southbound Pachyderm.
That's on my top 10.
Yeah,
Nope.
No.
No.
I wanted.
Oh
to...
wait, it's because it's about global warming, and Fredo doesn't believe in that.
Oh, here we go. Are we gonna be going politics all night?
No,
Just let me know so I can be prepared.
just that time.
Okay.
I wanted to deny Southbound Pachyderm. I really wanted to, but then I listened to it, through the album, and then I listened to it after I'd separated it apart. I'm like, man, it's good. It sits on its own. It plays well without the other records.
And it was a
I'm gonna
single.
disagree with you. I didn't. You know what? That's one of my least favorite songs. It just takes too long to build up. It just.
I don't know. I
Not a
loved
fan.
seeing it live too. So I had that going for me too.
Well, so did I. I was at the same show you were at.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
That's what I
still.
loved. So
Yeah, it blows.
let's.
It blows.
Oh, it blows. How dare you, sir? James, you're up.
All right. This one, we talked about this one because I really didn't think it was on a record, and I don't know why, but I've got to go with Herald of the Rocks.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh.
No.
Wow. Interesting.
No.
No.
So
Damn.
the Congo might be quite a bloodbath.
Yeah.
I mean, we're landing a lot.
I'm
you know,
telling you, I
there's
mean-
a lot getting in, but
It's just got that guitar solo in the middle of it. That's just now, Fredo. Maybe you'll. It's got a little Zappa guitar solo in the middle there, and maybe
I am more than willing to go back after this, and revisit it. But again, when you start to try to break them down into a top 20, things are just not going to make it to you, and that was one that didn't make it. But I'll be honest, I might have to go back and revisit that one.
all right. Well, you're up.
I'm gonna go. Let's see. Let me see. How about off of Pork Soda, The Nature Boy?
Oh no, I don't have it. That was a super late cut, like 23, 24. We're talking here. That was one of the ones I was wrestling with the last couple days.
I think I cut that one too.
Yeah.
That to me is just a fun song.
Yeah. Well, let's stay on Pork Soda. This one's one of my actual top 10. It's a good song, but one of the biggest reasons I'm bringing it to the conversation, again, I told you guys that my friend Talbert was one of the biggest reasons I got into Primus. And this song, I have a story behind it. I had a geography teacher. I'll leave his name out. Half because I don't remember.
And half because he might be listening.
You never know. But one time he's walking by in classroom, and I swear I hear like a crinkle, like as he's walking by me. I was like, "Is this
How
guy
do you
wearing
hear a
adult
crinkle?
diapers?" I swear, is this guy wearing a diaper? What's going on? I tell Talbert about it, and so we start calling him Unc Crink. And that turns into every time I see him in the hallway, we start going.
Yeah.
Mr. Crinkle.
Yeah,
Anybody?
that's my top.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
in my top.
That's in my top 5.
I love Mr. Crinkle. That's a great song.
Oh, that whole video is I don't know if you guys got to see the video
Yeah.
lately.
That video's crazy.
Oh yeah, it is. And just at the end with everything happening, and he's just right on that dude. Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
All right. We landed
Good.
another one. I'm into that.
All right.
I was worried about that one. All right, James.
All right. This one was actually close to getting cut. It's a fun song. It's a little bit of a lame song, but like real right there at the bottom is Wynonna's Big Brown Beaver.
Oh yeah.
Again, yeah, I wanted to deny it too.
Yeah. I mean, it's a silly song. You know, he's like, "Oh no, it's totally not about what you think it is. It's about a beaver." And you know, then you've got the video, but the 3 different guitar styles in the song are just crazy.
I feel like Larry is just a bigger reason I like Primus as Les is.
Yeah.
You know, most people, Les Claypool, great bassist, and that's not wrong, but Larry's incredible.
Larry's nuts. There's a song I threw on here like cheating, and it's the Pilcher Squad off of Animals Are Allowed to Be People or something like that. The EP where they first came back.
Right.
It's probably about a minute and a half long. It's a song about a real guy who used to like plant drugs on people like Paul McCartney and all that stuff.
Oh.
Got real famous for it and then got busted. The song has a 3-second guitar solo.
That's awesome.
He's like, take it, Lur, and Lur goes, thanks, Lur. Seriously, 3-second guitar solo.
That's
I love the
beautiful.
shit out of it.
That's amazing.
That's awesome.
I actually love that. Fredo, you're up.
I got it's funny because you mentioned Larry and I can't think of the drummer's name.
Which
offhand.
time?
Yeah, which time?
There was Brain and there was Herb.
Tim Alexander, yeah.
Well. Either one. If you listen, one of the underrated things about Primus, I think, is the drumming. Anybody who knows anything about music knows that the bass and the drum work hand in hand.
Uh-huh.
Normally keeping the bottom down, keeping the beat while everybody else goes nuts. And with Primus, you get the bass going nuts, and the drum goes just as crazy. I mean, so much double kick and a lot of that kind of stuff that kind of goes under the radar. That being said, I'm gonna go with my let's see, my number 1 song off of Sailing to Sea of Cheese, and they played it at Portsmouth. It was the first song they played. Those damn Blue Collar Tweakers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Definitely.
unanimous.
Oh my God, that song is just incredible.
Yeah. To your point about the drumming of Primus, I think that's what I like so much about Brown album, is the drums kind of take center stage on that record. Like a lot of the songs have really big drums, and I ended up cutting what might arguably be my favorite Primus song, just for the sake of the game, Camelback Cinema. It's such a big drum, but I'm going to bring it on back to that big drum sound. I'm playing a radio song here. Shake Hands with Beef.
I tossed that one. That one was.
So did I.
Yeah, that one was the dumb song. I mean, it's a good song, but I don't know that I need to hear that song more than once or twice.
If I was to make a top 10 for somebody to hear, I wouldn't include that song.
Well, I just
At all.
again, I love the drum sound on that whole album, specifically on. Maybe I should have played Camelback Cinema after all, but I I thought I went safe because it was radio. I thought maybe it would have landed on one of yours.
Yeah.
All right, James, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna get this one tossed like real quick. We were just talking about, the drums, the bass, and all that stuff. This song I didn't actually find out until I went back to Brown Album
Excuse me.
and checked it out and went looking for the lyrics. And when you Google this song, the first thing that does not come up is the lyrics. The first thing that comes up is not the tabs or anything like that. It's the time signature, because people can't figure out what time signature it is. And it's Duchess and the Proverbial Mind Spread.
Oh, that's
No.
I love that song.
I don't know that one.
And people are like, no, it's 11/4, and people are like, no, it's 7/4, and some people are like, no, it's not. It's no one knows. They can't figure it out.
Oh, I had that at one point, but I cut it. Damn it.
Yeah.
All right, Fredo. Brown Album
All
was
right.
tough for me.
Yeah.
When I saw Les at Bonnaroo, and he did that show with Kirk Hammett, I think at least you guys know, but our listeners might not know. And I'm telling the story for my buddy Chris McGowan, who, when he heard that the show was doing Primus, he wanted to be on the panel. So hopefully he's listening in. But Les Claypool told the story of how he used to sell weed to Kurt Hammett back in high school.
Huh.
And one day, Kurt Hammett's father finds this weed, and Les is over, because I think you guys both used to know that. Knew that Les Claypool originally was asked to be in Metallica.
Right.
Yeah, and he said no, because I'm not good enough or something like that. And they were like, "Get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
We're not good enough to be with you."
That
So
would've been
anyway,
so
so
weird.
he sells. So Kurt Hammett's father finds this weed, and he goes, "Kurt, what is this?" And he goes, and he throws his hands up like, "I don't know." And Les goes, "Kurt, you told me you didn't have any. I can't believe that you didn't sell me the weed you said you were going to sell me." And pulls out all this stuff in front of Kurt Hammett's dad about how Kurt was a dealer.
Nice.
And Kurt's was like, "You son of a bitch." So that being
Nailed
a kind of an American story, I
Yes.
went with American Life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, you posting that made me go back and look at it, and I was like, yeah, that's a great song.
Quintessential,
Yeah.
if you ask me.
Yeah, that's my number 2 song on my list.
Me too. Number 2.
Nice.
American Life is outstanding. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 in already, gents.
Holy
Damn.
shit.
5 unanimous already in. All right, so maybe I should play one that I know is going to get tossed. Just cuz. Okay. It's Anti-Pop, and I'm going to go with the Anti-Pop. I went with this because I can really relate to what he's saying. I am the Anti-Pop, run against the grain until the day I drop. I am the man that will not stop. And even more so now, as I'm a 35-year-old man who is running a freaking radio station.
In a garage.
In a garage.
In a garage.
I'm never going to stop. And when I heard it, like I immediately fell right back into, man, yeah, this is a great song. So I'm officially laying out there the Anti-Pop.
Yeah, I wanted to put it in, but I also didn't want my list to be too heavy. So like, and that was when they were like, oh, maybe we could be a new metal band.
Yeah.
Hey, let's get Fred Durst to reproduce some songs.
Yeah.
That'll be a great idea.
It's a good album. I really, there's no reason I should enjoy Anti-Pop
Right.
specifically because, like you were just saying, that new metal era.
Yeah.
But I do. I dig it. I love the heavier Primus.
No, I mean, the heavier Primus is awesome.
Yeah.
A lot of
Put
my
him
list is still
on
heavy.
the list, brother. I got the Anti-Pop also.
Nice.
Oh. I've got Anti-Pop somewhere in here, but not that one.
Yeah.
No, I've got the Anti-Pop. You can say what you want, and everybody wants to go back and hate on the new metal. But you know what? It was popular shit in the day, and Primus was as good a new metal band when they were trying it as any of the other ones, man. And that you can't deny that. And in about 20 years, people will be able to look back and give new metal its due. The wound is still too fresh. The scab is still too
Oh,
fresh.
yeah.
But I think Anti-pop deserves to be in the discussion.
Hold on a second. We've got my friend John Martin is in the YouTube chat, and I'm sending him this in text as well in case he's not listening and just in the chat. You're out of your mind. Only song by Primus worth a shit is the South Park theme song. You're nuts. But I've been known that he doesn't like Primus. How dare you, sir? How dare you? All right, so I played the anti-pop. That means James, you're up.
All right, I'll do my anti-pop song. Why not? And it's Electric Uncle Sam.
Yeah, that was
Oh
such a
God,
late cut
I can't
for me.
believe I didn't put that one on.
That's-
I fought so hard to That was probably 22 for me.
Yeah, that was like at max 25. I ended up cutting it because I'm looking at my list and I'm like, man, I got so many radio tunes. But God, Electric Uncle Sam is hot.
It's really good. Yeah, I mean it's one of the better songs, and they hate anti-pop. Like if you talk to them, they're just like, no, we don't really enjoy anti-pop that much.
Oh, no.
It's I think when I was looking into it, people were saying, anti-pop and Brown Album, they don't really play a lot of music from, but the rest of the music is just like, yeah, we'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this.
Yeah, I feel like when at Portsmouth they only did like maybe even only 2.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I know-
I think I got I have the set list around somewhere. I might have to try to dig it up if I have it.
One for fact. I know one for fact, and maybe I'll play that next. But all right, Fredo, you're up.
Let's see. I'll go off the Brown album. I don't think this is going to be on there. I don't know because actually we're doing a nice split of radio and that kind of stuff. But I'm going to go with Kalamazoo.
I
1, 2, 3, 4,
I
5,
cut
6.
Kalamazoo
Me too.
because that was another one that I remember seeing the Frog Brigade play, and just like A B C D E F G, I got a girl named Kalamazoo. But yeah, at the end I was just like, I can go with 25 or 30.
When you're only supposed to go with 20.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just stay right there on the Brown album. This one I know for a fact that they played when we saw them. Over the Falls.
I have Over the Falls.
I don't.
I almost cut Over the Falls, and the reason I didn't cut Over the Falls was because I'm thinking about listening to the Claypool Lennon album that's out now,
Oh, yeah.
and that's like a perfect segue into that because it's kind of like a Beatle-esque song, and that album is going to be really crazy.
I decided to stick with it just because it doesn't sound like a Primus
Yeah.
song. It's like very laid back. Well, yeah, laid back a little bit and kind of chill. I'm into it. Over the Falls. All right, James.
All right, I've not touched a lot of my top 10, so let's do that. Let's go with, my number 1, To Defy the Laws of Tradition.
Oh,
Yes, that's my number 6.
That's my side 1, track 1. It's all 3 cylinders because there's not 4 of them, so it's just crazy good.
Yeah, there's nothing you can say about that. I mean, that's got to be all 3, right?
Nope.
All 3 of us?
Nope. I
Justin-
wanted to, but I cut it. It was a late
you insane?
cut. Man,
He had to make room for Shake Hands with Beef. I don't know.
yeah. I had to make room for Shake Hands with Beef. I was trying to play the.
Oh my
I was,
God.
This happens to me every couple of weeks where I try to play the game, and I play too hard, and I cut things that I think that nobody else is gonna have.
See, and that's why you don't. That you shouldn't be doing that. You should be putting down your list the way you believe it is.
Well, I don't know. That's how Beck happened. So. All right, Fredo.
One of the things I love about Primus is their carnival-like atmosphere.
Yes.
You know, I love that that if you close your eyes and listen to it, you can see people juggling in the street and walking on stilts and doing that. That's one of the reasons I love that video from Mr. Crinkle so much. To me, it defines Primus. And so for this next one, I think what I'm gonna do is what I want to do. Do I got anything on my? We went through almost my top 10 already. I'm gonna go with the last song on my top 10 off Port Soda. My name is Mud.
I cut that one because it was the radio song.
I wanted to
cut
cut
it?
it.
Yeah, I cut it. I mean, at a point, I was like, everybody knows that one, and anybody who doesn't, could probably find a lot of other songs off of Pork Soda.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
I've got it.
yeah. I mean, I could allow it.
Yeah.
I'm not denying that it's an awesome song. It's the song everybody learned from Headbangers Ball, probably.
Yeah.
When that weird thing was, oh yeah, they're totally a metal band, and they were like,
Yeah.
no, we're not a metal band. We've never been a metal band. What are you talking about? I interviewed Les, and he's just like, no, we're not a metal band. And he's like, we've never been a metal band.
I just remember seeing it on Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
Seeing the video. I wanted to deny My Name Is Mud for that same radio, like that radio appeal. I like to try to not have just radio songs, but I couldn't deny it. When I listened to it, I'm like, especially in the scope of the rest of the record where it's like very, very hit or miss on Pork Soda, My Name Is Mud still stuck out. And I'm like, okay, well, it needs to be in the conversation.
If you ever see him play bass, that line, he makes it look so effortless.
Yeah.
He actually just makes it look like he's just strumming the bass,
Yeah.
like almost like a guitar, and he's, I mean, that do, however it is, it's just, it's to me, that's one of those bass lines that shows his genius, and he does it in such a flippant way.
Yeah.
It's, no, I there's no way I could have denied that one.
But we're not talking about the bass.
We're not talking about the bass. I actually love the
It's
guitar
all
in
about
that
the
too.
bass.
It's all
No treble.
Oh.
I was waiting for somebody to do that, and it would be you.
Actually, as simple as the guitar is in My Name Is Bud, I love the guitar work in it too.
Mm-hmm.
Where he's just kind of matching him, but just a little bit up and over. Let's see. We're really getting down to it here. I'll play my other anti-pop song, I guess. Mama Didn't Raise No Fool.
No.
Yeah,
Nope.
I didn't think so. I'm wishing I would have cut it like I planned, but oh well. All right, James.
All right. I'll do another honorable mention, and I think this one has all three of them kind of working together like we've been talking about, and that's Is It Luck?
Oh,
Oh no.
oh my God!
You guys both cut it, didn't you?
Yes.
Yes.
Which sucks because
No,
it was
I
the
mean,
first song I thought of.
I seriously thought about cutting it. I was listening to it, and like I was saying, I didn't want the list to be too heavy, so I threw it into honorables. But man, that song is so fast.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Is it luck? Is it luck?
Wow. I feel like let me throw the other elephant in the room from Sea of Cheese, and let's get this one out the way since we're halfway done with the show and halfway done with the list, and this hasn't been mentioned yet. We're talking about Jerry was a race car driver.
I purposely avoided that song. Totally. It was like, I kind of thought if there's going to be a radio single from Seas with Cheese, it's either going to be Jerry or Tommy. I was like, Tommy.
That's what I did. Same thing. Same exact thing. I was like, I like Tommy better than Jerry. I'm going to go with Tommy.
Yeah.
Actually, I only had a few, and they were all kind of almost radio hits, or at least on alternative radio. Because I had we had Blue Collar Tweakers and American Life and Tommy and Jerry. It was it was kind of hard, but I think to me for top 10 introducing it to somebody, you got to have something that's that kind of catchy.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know what to play. I don't feel good about any of these last couple picks.
I don't either. How many do we have already in?
5 are in.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know,
so
right?
We only need to get 5 out of our 4, 8, 9. I think there's 12 in the combo still.
All right.
Oh, wow.
I've been staring at this one. Mr. Know-It-All.
Didn't even make
Nope.
it.
Nope, didn't even make the list on mine either.
All right. James?
All right. Well, since we're not talking about the bass, we'll talk about that thing that Les plays. and this is one of the ones that has just like one of those really crazy lines on that instrument that is not a bass, and that's The Toys Go Winding Down.
I got that one.
I
That definitely made my list.
Yeah, another crazy. Yeah, love that.
Oh yeah. let's just go. I'm gonna try to speed it up because I know I talk a lot. Let's go with Sailor Sea of Cheese. Here comes the bastard.
Oh my god.
Ah,
That was literally the second song I thought of, and then I'm like, because you need Los Bastardos too.
Right.
And then I was like, well, I don't know if anybody will let me play the two as one, and I ended up just cutting them both.
Ah, what about you, James?
man. We may have cut through my top 10, so I'm going to have to go to my honorables. And even though we weren't talking about pork soda, I'm saying the Press Man.
Oh,
That's
a good one. Don't have it.
don't have it either.
Wow.
All right.
Did we skip you, Justin?
Yes. Yeah, we did.
That's all right.
We
Go ahead.
we cut the host out of his own show.
I got. This was the most Primus sounding song I thought on Brown album, so I'm gonna play it. Arnie.
Nope.
Nope.
Fredo.
Let's stay with Brown album, Bob's Party Time Lounge.
Oh, nope.
Nope.
I avoided that one.
Yep.
Stay right there on Brown. Rest in Bones.
Nope.
All right, James.
All right, gonna go back to Fisherman's Chronicles and go with Diamondback Sturgeon.
Oh, that's a good one too. Damn.
Nope.
Nope, I don't have it though. Fredo.
We're not done with the Brown album. Let's go with the Return of Sellington the Willowberry.
Oh, it's so good too.
Oh, I thought about that one, but at
Me
the same
too.
time, I was just like, that's just kind of like a funny. That's kind of like the Sgt. Pepper's.
Yes,
It's just like, you know, it's-
that's exactly why I put it.
It's a speech. It's a campaign speech. I love it. I ended up cutting it, but again, that was one of the. It was on my initial 10, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I got too much Brown album. I don't think I'm getting any of these in. Damn it, Saddington Willoughby. He the best. Too Many Puppies.
I have too many puppies.
I don't.
That's in my top. You don't have too many puppies.
I'm
That's the
surprised.
same reason you didn't have Jerry. To me, Too Many Puppies is like everybody knows it.
Oh.
I guess.
All right. Let's see. James, you're up.
All right, we're closing
he
down
said-
on the end of my list.
Yeah, I only got 2 left.
I may have
I've got 2 also.
I may have 1 left, and I'm
How
about to
did you
play
have
it.
25 and you have 1 left? And we had 20. We have 2.
I don't know. I'm going with Coattails of a Dead Man.
Nope.
No, I'm not.
I guess let's just read them off.
Yeah, just go ahead, Fredo.
Okay. Actually, I have 3, but one I know is done. The Ballad of Bodacious off Antipop. I know that's
I had that one, and then I cut it.
Golden Boy off the Brown album.
Oh, I cut that one too. Actually,
And yeah.
I was just gonna say I cut it really early.
And then my last one, and this is going way off of Miscellaneous Debris, their version of Have a Cigar. To me, that one could not be denied.
Yeah, I would throw that one in almost just because it's so awesome.
It's incredible.
But Justin. He's like,
I know. No remakes.
Yeah.
Even though the only time I ever heard a remake mentioned on this show, Justin's the one who did it.
Well, that was a couple weeks ago, wasn't it?
Yep.
With shit, I don't remember what it was.
I don't either.
Oh wait, no, and then there's Invaluable doing Hum Now.
Yeah, they
But
are.
isn't it Oasis?
It wasn't me. I didn't play a cover on Oasis.
Who mentioned the cover? I don't know who. I can't remember what the show was.
Well, I mean, Oasis is a cover band anyway, so let's just.
Oh,
Yeah.
how dare you? How dare you? All right, I'm going to run through DMV, Welcome to This World, were my last 2, and I just thought of this one, and I didn't play it because it wasn't included in our list, but Poetry and Prose should be in this discussion. I love Poetry and Prose.
I mean, I know which one you're talking about, and I kind of was like, that's not like a superior Primus song.
Yeah, but I love that song. So, all right, so the 5 that are in: Tommy the Cat, Mr. Crinkle, Winona's Big Brown Beaver, easy for me to say, Those Damn Blue Collar Tweakers, and American Life. All right, so now
I think that's good right there.
so
5.
we need to get 5 more in.
And what do we got?
We got Fish On, John the Fisherman, Fisticuffs, Professor Nutbutter, Southbound Pachyderm, Herald of the Rocks, The Antipop, Over the Falls, To Defy the Laws of Tradition, I think that one needs to go in because
Yeah, that one needs to go in.
I feel bad about not having that.
Yeah.
It's such a late cut.
Especially since two of us had it in our top 10.
Yeah.
And you didn't even bother with it. So, yeah, I think that should be it.
Yeah, so should we take one Fisherman Chronicles song or
Yeah,
just
I'm thinking either Fish On or John the Fisherman.
I'm with John. I mean, as
I'm
much
with John
fun
also,
as
yeah.
Fish On is, I think John's got more punch.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I will not argue. All right, let's see. So that's 7. All right.
Just to make things easy, I'll pull Professor Nutbutter.
Okay.
Just because I'm not strong enough on that one to even discuss it with some of these others that we got there.
All right, so Fisticuffs or Over the Falls?
That's a tough one.
Take one of those.
I had Fisticuffs.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Fisticuffs.
Play the game of Fisticuffs.
Mm-hmm. We got 2 left.
All right, so the remaining Southbound Pachyderm, Herald of the Rocks, the Anti-Pop, My Name is Mud, Too Many Puppies, The Toys Go Winding Down.
God damn it, those are all in my top. Except
The only one that I'm gonna fight for out of those is The Toys Go Winding Down.
So you feel that strongly about it?
Well, when you come up with the rest of the list, yeah, I'd rather go with that than any of the others offhand.
Yeah.
At this point, I don't think Pachyderm stands up against
I
these.
don't.
No, Pachyderm's a good one, but again, Toys has that really great line on that instrument that we're not talking about.
on that 4-string guitar.
Yeah. With the giant tuning pegs.
Yes. All right, so here it is. We've got one more between these 4. Herald of the Rocks, The Anti-Pop, My Name is Mud, Too Many Puppies.
Okay, I don't feel strongly about any, so you guys can fight for my vote.
I kind of feel like it should be Harold.
That's what I was thinking
because of the
initially,
guitar
too.
solo,
Yes.
the crazy ass guitar solo.
You know what? I'm fine with it.
All right. Herald of the Rocks it is.
He's got to go. I think Trump's on now.
Oh.
I waited until the end.
I am anti-Harold. Forget it. Harold sounds like Hillary. Too damn close. Throw it out.
Okay, so here's our 10. This is
No.
this is a
I'm
good 10.
fighting Harold.
Tommy the Cat, Mr. Crinkle, Winona's Big Brown Beaver, Those Damn Blue Collar Tweakers, American Life, To Defy the Laws of Tradition, John the Fisherman, Fisticuffs, The Toys Go Winding Down, and Herald of the Rocks. That's a damn good list. And
I think that's a good list to introduce somebody to Primus.
Absolutely. I think you get a nice little taste of everything there.
Yeah.
All right, well, that does it, folks. I don't know what's going to happen next week. Next week is my 11th wedding anniversary.
Oh, congrats.
Yeah.
So basically, if you're here, your wife is going to kill you.
Well, if I'm here, she's going to be here with me.
Oh, so you're doing Hanson.
Yeah. If I'm here, we're doing a Please Explain episode where it's going to be Hanson. So next week, if there's a Deprogrammed, if there's not a rerun, we're going to be talking about Hanson. It's going to happen.
And you're going to say, hey, they had that one song that I still listen to.
Okay. Whoa. You're twisting my words. You're twisting my words, Jack.
Hey, you know what? You can say what you want. 1,600 concerts that I've been to or worked, and the only time I ever seen anybody sleep and stay out the night before a show, it was for a Hanson show.
I mean, I'm just saying there is one song that I do like. It's not Mbop.
It's Bob. I know. I saw you humming it.
How dare you?
When we were back in the studios back in the day, bro.
How dare you, sir? Talk about the one song that I know that I hate. It's Mbop. But I've listened to all of them ad nauseum, not by choice. But there is one song that I do like, so I have that going for me going in. Well, I guess so. Maybe we're talking Hanson next week. We'll see.
I gotta ask you something though.
Okay.
If it's a Please Explain,
Uh-huh.
are you going to come up with a top 10?
Yeah, we're still going to come up with a top 10. The idea is the 2 panel members, which will be my wife and possibly DJ's wife, Jenny.
It will be Jenny.
She's the only other qualified candidate around here, I suppose. But they're each going to pick 20 songs. and then I'm going to look at their lists.
How are they going to pick 20 songs?
We'll find out.
They'd have all the B-sides and all the and like the joke albums that they put out.
Oh, you laugh, but
and
my
they
wife
went to
does
Tulsa.
have all those. Yes. My
I
wife,
don't know. I really don't know anything about them other than bop. So and Justin being as much of a fan as that song as he was back in the day.
Bitch. You son of a bitch.
I mean, literally, back when I was on the radio, I'm not lying to you, people. When Justin would stay by, and we would do all these wonderful topics on music, and we'd do some incredible ones. And then whenever I'd go to break, he would just break it to bop, beep, deep, bop, bop, skip, dooba, dap, boop, bop, bop. And I'm like, Justin, could you focus on what we're doing? He's like, oh, sorry. And then he'd get back into talking about the music we were talking about.
I think that it's nuts that you think that 7-8 years after Mbop, I'm still humming it while I'm talking to you on the radio. That's just nonsense. You're just making these. I do not like these accusations, sir. How dare you?
Maybe it was the fact that I was drunk. I don't know. It just sounded like Mbop to me.
Possible. So Hanson may happen next week, or it might be a rerun. Who knows? I'm actually kind of hoping for Hanson because it'd be nice to do something fun with my wife here, do the program with her. But there it is, folks. Primus, learn him and love him. Oh yeah, Patreon.com/Radio Free Radio. You should do that. Costs $1 a month, and so that's $12 a year, man. Like, just don't get 3 coffees, and there you go, blam. You just helped support an independent radio station. How about that? That's amazing. So with that being said. Primus, learn him and love him. We'll talk to you guys next week. All right. Thanks for calling, Fredo. I appreciate it.
Thanks, dudes.
We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
We off the air?